Like,
What's the most entertaining game you've watched this season?
The most entertaining when we played. My most
not all games. Like this Premier League game, Premier League teams,
all been,
or even in the Premier League.
They all vary. Like someone said to me, the Premier League's been the worst it's been. But then the week that he said that to me was the week that I think there was a 4-3 game, a 5-1, something like a couple game weeks ago where was it Sunderland beat or Brentford beat Sunderland 5-1 or 4-1 or 4-3 or something, or like.
But if you had to pick one off the top of your head, like it's not like what would you do? You have one in mind?
Nah,
I've got one.
Which one?
Arsenal versus Man United. We lost
when
it.
They beat us.
But that was a like, you know, when I'm watching that game, I'm thinking, oh man, this gave me like flashbacks to how it used to be like when man was growing up. Like I'm talking like 20 plus years ago, you know what I mean? That's how the fixtures used to be.
I'll agree.
And then when I'm thinking to myself, wow, like, so one of the probably the best Premier League games that man watched, Arsenal was involved. I'm looking at some of the best Champions League performances. I'm talking from balance. I'm not just talking about a goal fest like Bayern Munich versus PSG. I enjoyed that, but try and know if I was supporting one of those teams and that was Arsenal, try and know I'd be stressed. But I'm talking about in terms of a balance. Well, I've enjoyed when we beat Atletico. I've enjoyed our game against Inter. I've enjoyed a good couple Arsenal
when we beat Bayern Munich 3-1. I enjoyed that game too.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. But this is the thing. I think I was even there. I'm trying to say I've enjoyed Arsenal's football enough times for me to be like, you man are playing this way because it's a means towards an end, and I can get behind it as long as we win.
But then the narrative, but the thing is, the narrative of Arsenal being boring is just a narrative that they've brought up just to keep the pressure. Like, this is the thing, right? Now look, Arsenal let City back in, right? Okay, cool. It's a shootout. Now everyone's talking about goal difference. It's not about goal difference. It's about getting 3 points on the board. But everyone's trying to now say that Arsenal need to score more goals. What in scoring more goals means you got to open up even more and then put yourself at risk of getting counter-attacked and conceding goals. Do you get what I'm saying? When really, in reality, the 3 point, you get what I'm saying, kind of thing. So every step of the way, they push a narrative, to try and get Arsenal to do a certain way, be a certain way, because they know Arsenal's way of football right now. This is why the rival fans pushed the quadruple narrative more than we did, and now they were celebrating the fact that we couldn't do it, is because there must have been a slight fear that they could, because this is the thing. If you look at the way that Arsenal play and everyone's saying it's boring, look, Arsenal's killed the league and that, but then if they carried on playing this way, if Arsenal played this way but can and was in everything, we could strongly believe that this team could clean up if they had better attack and a little bit better. Do you get what I mean? So they don't want us to play this way because there is a fear that if they play this way, they can get the results. Imagine this, if no one cared about Arsenal and the way they played and they thought the way that we played would cause us to lose games, why would you want us to change our way of playing if it would make us better? You'd want us to play the way that shit I like. Do you get what I mean?
The rival fans.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I know. I fully hear what you're saying. I don't really give a fuck about the rival fans.
But that's what I'm saying. But this is where all the narratives come from.
But you see, but you see, when I'm talking about our own fan base that are moaning about the way that we play. Because you know, when you man were talking about whether you got your Gyökeres stocks or not. You get what I mean? And then I'm thinking, and I was talking about how so many of our fans are tired of him, ready to shift him on already. And a load of our fans are tired of basically our whole attack, to be honest. And to be honest, I can hear the frustration, but I just think it's misplaced because it's like, this is by design. Like, these players just don't turn garbage overnight. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it's by design. It's not like Saka hasn't all of a sudden, like he's not just dead all of a sudden. In fact, before we went online, I'm certain I saw TNT tweet that Saka had the most successful dribbles in this game, and he's only on for 20 minutes or so. You get what I'm saying? So his underlying numbers are always decent. You get what I mean? And I saw this comment. I saw this comment from Ronnie, and I laughed when you were talking, Doug, because you know what's ironic. Check the stats, Did you see the game today? We had more shots in this game, I think, than the game yesterday. And more shots in open play as well than the game yesterday.
But let me say this: if we had a 5-4 game, if we won 5-4, we would get obliterated for conceding 4 goals or 5 goals, whatever. Yeah,
100%.
that's first and foremost. Every just going back to what Doug was saying, the goalposts always shift when it comes to Arsenal. Yeah, this is one of the worst seasons. Yeah, but looking at this, where is it 33 games in now? 32, 33 games in. Yeah, there's a 5-game shootout for the winners of the Premier League. Yeah, there's a 5-game shootout for who's going to actually get relegated from the league. I think it's from, is it 5th place to 12th or 13th? There's only like a 5-point shift on who can make Europe. The Premier League now is at a stage where no game is guaranteed. We've gone to Wolves where everyone would have said, we're gonna walk all over them and drew. Liverpool fans laughed, you man, Liverpool went there and lost. Yeah. So how is it that all of a sudden this is the worst league ever, but yet still you've got teams like, a big 6 team, who are fighting relegation, but yet still this is the worst ever.
It's crazy, man, and we just buy into it. If we just buy into it, it's just jarring of buying into it.
That's what it is, the difference of buying into it, and that's why I'm saying, like, for me, prime example, I'm in a group that's got like different supporters. I unfortunately cannot accept banter from Spurs, man. Now you man are below the line. I'm sorry, you cannot banter. Like it's outrageous. How are you going to be banter with people? Like even tonight, when in the group trying to stir up Arsenal fans. You man didn't play well. You came to defend. Big man, you've got much bigger problems. What are you talking about? Like,
man got bigger fish for fry, big man. I'm telling you.
Why are you putting yourself in Champions League business, bro? You're not going to see Champions League for years. Yeah? If you man get relegated, you're not going to see Champions League, bro. You're going to be watching, you're not even going to be watching it on the TV because on a Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to be playing the Auto Glass Trophy. Big man, got other things to be focused on.
But this is the point I make, right? And I'm going to big up Ronnie for tuning in, Spurs fan, right? And I'm going to big this up. I'm going to say this, right?
He said,
and this is the thing that gets to me, right? And this is what I always say, man says your forward line is bad, Ricky Martelli, and none of you out of play, man.
Ronnie, you don't,
right?
Ronnie,
but hear this though. My thing is, like, when I buck certain fans, I'll go to the gym and then I'll see a rival Man United fan, like some of the boys that Kunz and them man at the gym or whatever, come up to me, run up to me. Arsenal is shit. Arsenal with this, you man are rubbish. Da, da, da. And then I'm like, bro, why are you so invested and so angry? Like, Ronnie saying our forward line is bad, and cussing our forward line, but his forward line has got him in relegation, bro. Like, there's more things that you need to be worried about than worried about Arsenal's forward line. But better yet, trying to convince us that our forward line's rubbish. Like, the whole, like, this thing of, like, every minute these insults come in about Arsenal's team and the lineup, Declan Rice is shit. Like, he's not the best midfielder in the world, but no one said he was. Like, Bruno Fernandes is better than him. All right, cool. You're all right then, isn't it? Like, Nonny Madueke, why would you spend 54 million on any shit? You should have went and got, all right, cool, bro. Like, I don't understand why there's so much, like, aggression and anger and, like,
they're right on that one though. Still, I don't know why we did. That,
but even
I don't know why we did 55 million.
Okay, but then why did they spend 60 million on Solanke? If we're
this is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's other deals out there that have gone on. Like, come on, man.
200 bags a week. Like, what?
Look at all the money.
That is true.
Look at all the money Tottenham has spent, and they're in relegation battle. Like, if they stay up, I don't want to see no teams go down. I love to see Tottenham.
No, I want to see Tottenham.
Like, if they stay up,
if they stay up, relegated. So
hard. Of course. But if they stay up, there's some big changes and big things they're going to look at because they're going to be in the same problem next season if they don't fix it up. Because this is the thing, right? And this is the argument I was making with my boy, right? I was basically saying, man, are saying, like, even me and Sty spoke on this on the last episode, right? About what Arsenal were doing. And, bro, it's not easy to challenge at this level year after year after year after year, even the way that Arsenal have done it. And you sometimes wonder, can they sustain it? That's why everyone at the end of the season and the start of the next season say Arsenal can't do it again. They're going to fall off. But they show us they compete again, fall short, but they do it. It's not easy. So you have to give credit where credit is due to the fact that every year for the last 4 years or the last 3 years, however you want to look at it, we've been there competing and it's only a matter of time before you get it over the line. None of these other men can do it, but yet they have so much to say about what we're doing when their teams, like Chelsea teams, like my boy was like, you know what, we got City in the final. If we win a FA Cup, that'd be one more than what you lot have got. I'm like, what's it got to do with us though, bro? Like, enjoy your cup